Hello and welcome back here to another episode of Crusader Kings 2 Elder Kings as the Adamantine Direnni. We still are Duchess Arosa, the Lady of Bilfiera, and today I got some new mechanics to look at because I didn't realize before that I would have to open my spellbook, right? Then you see this and you're like, oh, I only have to spell magic, that's so bad. But what you do is click on a character or even on a province, both works. And all of a sudden, you can do things. So, I'm going to take a look at this. Yeah, they are a bit better than we are, aren't they? I want to take a look with this at, you know, all the characters here. So, for example, I don't like the king, yeah? So, what can we do for the king? First of all, I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged. Anger of the just. I don't think we'll do anything about that. Oh, actually, I would like Cobra, right? So let's take a look here. We could ward a character, remove a curse, fortify things. That's pretty good. Fortify prestige, drain health, drain fertility, sneak, prestige, favor, symptom, discern health. So let's find out how healthy the king is. He has 7 to 8. I can't remember how health exactly worked in this game. I think like 6 is normal, maybe 10? I don't know, I don't think 10 is normal. Anyway, during my stay at the Court of Noble in Castle Joy, I have done my utmost to present my liege in a more favorable light and have... terrible. So let's take a look. You have a lot of defensive pacts against you, don't you? Oh, they're pretty weak. They're very weak, actually. I underestimated the defensive pact here. But as you can see, they are blobbing everywhere. Jesus. I fear Skyrim because they will found an empire. And I am against that. What is this plot? Kill some random woman. Is that my wife or something? Wait, I'm a woman. Well, I mean, you know. Nothing against that. If you do that, don't worry about it. And we do have some prisoners. I remember most of these were like plotting against us. We still have our brother actually. Ooh. No, that's not our brother. Just the same name. And Qatar still runs around, still being a dick. Lord May over here. Go revoke this? No. Okay, so we got these uprisings again. The orcs really are not happy with life, eh? Who's invading the main right now? That would be King Ingen otherwise. No. I want to vote with you, buddy. Right, so we have an issue here. When Skyrim comes over here, we won't really be able to do much outside of our own... Oh, wait, where are you going? Where are you fighting? And why are you... Jiggalak? Are you kidding me? Out of all people, it's Jiggalak? Oh, shit. Interesting. So, we got another Daedric worshipper up here, but it's a different Daedric prince. It's not a prince that, you know, Meridia hates. They don't really care for each other. Jiggalak is extremely irrelevant. For the most part, anyway. But, it's not like we actually have to care for that. They're not really evil to any degree. I'm gonna... Do you hate me? Not really, huh? Imprisoned. But you're ambitious. Why did I even give you this title, to be honest? Help, help. Upon the conclusion of a long council meeting, you decide to make a toast. Didn't we, like, do this? And Ankit was with Athalor still? And then the councilor just came and laughed at us, you dickhead. Oh my god, this is exactly how this happened, huh? How did... Are you kidding me? Our friend is now our rival. Oh, this is incredible. Perfect. Wow. Wish I didn't shout for help there. Oh my god. How could it go this wrong? Okay, you know what? Wait, but you are? Yeah, you are of our belief though, so that's pretty good. Wow, we were such good friends. And then this happens, you know? Terrible. Ah, man. You want me to be commander? Absolutely not. I will not die for you. They will kill this one, however. Were you fighting Duke Merton, the Lord of Cambria? Skyrim, like the High King Methes, the Butcher. Now that's quite a name. That is quite the name. It's not doing much here. Oh, what the hell? Woo. Looks like Redoran is back on the menu. So Redoran has practically enslaved, and by I don't really mean enslaved, but he has subjugated House Dress and House Lalu. And Lalu's actually split up, so their power base is entirely broken. While Dress is still united under Duke Sen, the Blessed of Tyr. Ooh, so there's movement over here. It might be that Redoran will try to, you know, gain access to everything. Wait, are you no longer... No, you're still a... Temper subject, yeah. You are my son. Better one, I believe. Think so. Yeah, you're my designated heir, aren't you? Wait, are you? No, wait, who are you? You're just a different son. Let's do some... I'm gonna teach you about this kind of stuff, okay, buddy? And I want you to be guardianed by me. Yeah, so you got some movement in Morrowind, which is interesting. Usually you don't get much movement there at all. Let's take a look at the religions. The Navarin cult obviously spreads around here. Velothi cult. Now that is quite interesting because the Velothi cult is just like the very, very basic, primal, primitive cult that was present in Morrowind before, you know, the Naravar, the events of the Naravar happened, where he got killed by the Tribunal, or what later went on to become the Tribunal anyway. We're making a lot of money at this point. So we're making a lot of money at this point, which is pretty good. But yeah, it's interesting. The Velothi faith is very, very old, also very irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. And it's the traditional one. You know, the Nararin cult is practically the Velothi cult, except it's also focused around, I hate everything that is Almzibi, I hate the Tribunal. Absolutely not, buddy. So that's pretty interesting to see that Velothi's kind of springing up again. Nothing big changing here. Ariel kind of on a 4 march, but the Cream Pact still... What is this? Order of the Black Worm. Really? Damn. When did you... So, let me just check this. When did this barony get conquered? That was 5 years ago. Black Worm is back. The black goddamn worm. And then there's a sloat here. Oh, okay, so these are... The sloat is straight up. Oh my god. They have a sloat vessel. So in reality, of course, Eleanor and the Sunset Isles would never, never ever accept a sloat vessel. That's just unacceptable. They wouldn't do that. Let's take a look at the religions over here. Alakir is still very, very strong. I like that religions and cultures changing is a very, very slow process. Because, I mean, I slowed it down, but it's good. Cultures and such shouldn't change easily. So you... Rothgarian, right, I remember this, yeah. Let's take the Rothgarian Mountains, absolutely. Also, can we induct our Chancellor? Hey, buddy. How do you feel about becoming part of the cult? So, I still don't know how this works, but I do feel like he might be interested in ethics and philosophy. Yeah, I like that, buddy. Let's go. Okay, so he converted, and I will try to get him into the cult as well. My lady, begins a note from my Chancellor Mayor Curasil. The writing of your manuscript has come to a halt. Our eldest scholar and most experienced scribe has passed away. He recommends investing in more scribes or risk a lowered quality of wild. Yeah, funding is not an issue, absolutely not. Come on, join me. Let's go, we've done it. Mayor Curasil of Gallo Market. Sweet. So let's just assign you over here. Do you have any pacts? Not that it would be worthwhile bothering with, so let's just... Excuse me. Ankita. You absolute moron. Elodina. What? Okay, so she has just caught her husband. Can I... Okay, so you would probably like ethics and philosophy, maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be the learning skill now, does it? The spice I ordered... Ugh. So this is a bit of a pickle, isn't it? You guys don't want me to do this. I can't change my council law for the moment, declaring war. Until, oh, next year actually. But then again, I don't think that they would accept the change. Baron Athelor of Greymont. So my son... Oh my god. I think it's all going the wrong way right now. They're all kind of going against me. My best friend hates me. I mean, we're still stable on the vassal front, but man, I'm not too happy about all of this. So, oh, I remember, you're my court wizard, and you're taking care of my son, who's turning out to be incredibly good. At least from the looks of it, I hope that he becomes a really good, you know, wizard. Your incompetent steward has led a group of smugglers, goddammit. Every time. How often do I have to tell you? Oh, look at this. I don't think it will be successful looking at it. Viking Matthews, still 11k troops. They got 13k. It's always like the numbers are so close, but the revolts always lose. I don't know why exactly that is. So what is this war for? Prince Gunmar's claim. Let's take a look. Claimants. Name Gunmar. That's you. Prince of Skyrim. So they want to give the title to his brother. He's younger. He get more of a... She wasn't a... Yeah, Nibelheim. She had more of a Nibelheim look. And... Why do they want to push for him? I don't understand. He's not like particularly good or something. One of my Cult of Meridia fellows, Baron Elodina, has expressed worry that the stress of keeping my true faith hidden is getting to me. I mean, he's in prison, but don't let me stop you. How about you lift this man's excommunication? Give you some money? And then we try that again, yeah? Alright, let's try. Alright, let's go into a tavern with an imprisoned man. Has lifted the excommunication. That's good. That's the good stuff right there. See, this is why I don't openly show my religion. Because this way, make people free themselves. Or rather, free their friends. Initiate Elodinar was entirely right that I needed to get away from court, but there's no denying that we got carried away at the tavern. When our Cult of Meridia leanings became a bit too clear, a local rough suddenly rose from his seat and staggered with raised fist towards Elodinar. You'll pay for your heretical words. Diplomacy. I'm good at diplomacy. Let's do that. That explained to this idiot what's going on. As it turns out, the beginning of a bar fight is not the best place for theological debate. My argument was drowned out by the shout of pain from Baron Elodinar as the first punch was thrown. After that, the entire tavern descended into chaos. To make matters worse, the brawler who had initiated the fight quoted lines from the manifest as we were thrown on our faces into the streets. Right, we're both wounded now, which is pretty bad. Highly suspicious. Can I not like ransom or something? Come on. I'll give you some money in hopes that you might be able to ransom yourself. I just wanna, come on. Buy a favor. 88 bucks. Oh. Mr. Gallo Market. Call in council support. I think I'm going to call in the council support for a vote here. For a vote about war declarations, because I'm fine with everything else. Revoke titles, grant titles, execution, I don't care. I roleplay anyway, I would never go against my council, but come on, dude. I want to declare a war here, alright? Right, how's the rebellion going? 10k, so there must have been a battle right there. You still have 13k left. This might actually go in your favor, huh? The Orcish rebellion has been quenched once more, but they will certainly be back for more. Getting kicked in the throat is something that the orcs like a lot, it appears. Yeah. So this is nice. This is a little mess. Ooh, what is this? Yeah, the Adamantine minion has been founded. I didn't even notice. How did he do it? He only holds one of these titles, or maybe two. Yeah, actually, he does hold Valen Wood. Perry almost doesn't have enough to hold it, but you know, he does hold it. And there are now 2 Skyrim revolts. No, there aren't actually. I'm lying to you. Don't listen to me. Let's just speed it up a little bit until we get to the war declaration, because eradicating, you know, Breton influence over provinces in High Rock is not exactly something that Duchess Rosa, the Lady of Belfiera, really wants to argue with the council. Someone laughed at me. Why is everybody such a dick? When I found out, oh no, it's just you. Tried to swallow my pride, but I choked on it and managed to escape. Now Pierre Dunmill won't talk to me. You know what? Suck it. I have the feeling that our Duchess here is becoming very unlikable at her court and with her vassals, but also everybody else is also unlikable. What are they doing? Stop being so unfriendly. A new bird has arrived in the muse, and a new book in the art of writing poetries in the library. Now obviously let's try to read the book. I think with a book kind of type. During my stay at the court of... yeah, okay. We did something. This book is about poetry is really boring. It is filled with do's and do nots, and I just want to throw it out the window. Yeah, let's go hunting instead then. I don't think we're the kind of person that gets depressed over reading a book about poetry. Oh, we can't do that. Why can't we vote on this? Is this the last, so we have to do all of these first and then we do rulers? Right, you know what? Turning a favor, returning a favor, returning a favor. You're just a dick. You know what? Suck it, Angoril. There you go. You're not on the council anymore, buddy. Right, I wanna... yeah, all Glorians. Do I have... let me buy a favor. And then let me... so this is 3v3 and that's already enough, so let's do it. Declare war. Raise our armies. Let's see, for council vote, maybe only one supporter each, yeah. Understandable. We will have to do... I will focus on this council one though. And I will do that. He has become a master mage. Let's go. But all of his other stats are garbage. Holy shit. How did you become so bad, son? Aiden. What is up? So I obviously want you to join the Mage's Guild, right? That's a classic. Then I'm gonna evoke some sympathy here for my faith. You are still unmarried after some careful planning. Let me see, what's going on with you? You have married and you do not have a child at the moment. After some careful planning, I am seated next to Aiden at a formal dinner. Right, let's tell him a story about... I can't let this happen again. Let's bring him into our fold, maybe. The new bird is almost too perfect. I enjoy every hunt with her, and the cook has trouble finding new recipes for rabbit. Well, you know what? There's something to be said about hunting with these birds. Fortify. I think we want to fortify health here. I will tell you a story about philosophy, mighty ruler. I could hear someone sneaking around inside and believed it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered a sorrel opening one of my letters. Excuse me? He's curious and he's fuzzy. You got both of these, yeah. Teach him to be less nosy. Yeah, don't be nosy, dickhead. My spies have brought me some outstanding news. Apparently Aiden reads the Meridia's beacon every night and now seems to worship Meridia like we do in secret. Son, join me. Son is garbage. Both of these are garbage, but at least our new son is a better mage, I guess. It covered my face before mass, and once at the temple I sat down next to Aiden. At the end of the service I grabbed his hand and drew the holy symbol. Aww. Aiden. Why? Okay, I don't care for all of these. Too tiny. Everyone knows that I have spent directing the work on my book when today I'm presented with a final product. So let's see. A treatise of fishing with an angle. It's a quality 4. That's pretty decent. All of our books are quality 4 at the moment. Hawking, hunting and heraldry, some of the most popular recreational activities for any person of noble birth. This treatise covers everything from informative sections on different fishing waters to angler etiquette, excuse me. That does sound like a book we would write. Completely trivial, but it's about noble birth and tradition, so we wrote it and I'm really happy and really proud. You know, we're the kind of person that you meet at, you know, one of those gatherings and we would just be like, oh yes, life is so hard. I had to tell the fabricate evidence on my brother. I want to think about that in the next episode. I hate Angeril, so I think it would be in character to be a bit wrathful and pull off some shit that he might not like. As I'm beating a rabbit dog in the yard, the little cur Agrin runs up and starts hitting me with a stick. Yeah, I'll fucking beat you, buddy. As I turned, the dog bit me in the ankle and Agrin managed to get away, but has since been skulking around, eyeing me with hatred. Yeah, alright, that sounds good to me. Hate that little brat. Let's close the spellbook again and... Disaster, your fellow member... Oh my god. The key of excommunicating. Eladina, what are you doing? Please. Maybe. Right. You're lucky, Eladina. Lifted twice off of him. Why are we still injured, by the way? It just doesn't go away. That the riches pouring out of the local ruins have allowed them to collect an unusually hefty levy and have sent me the fruits of their labor. So that just improves shitload and the Ring of Happiness here, apparently. Ring of Happiness. Quality 3. Yeah, I'm gonna wear you for sure. Then I'm gonna unwear you. How many rings can I wear? Is it 2? Yeah, it's 2. Sweet. So let's finish this war. And then we shall go and finish this episode. There you go, Rothgarian. The Rothgarian mountains have indeed been conquered. And with that, we are now maybe even the most powerful vessel here. Let me check. Probably not though. Usually, you know, the AI is always stronger. Yeah, we're the second most powerful vessel. Merton is number 1. He's the Duke of Cambria. But with time, we will proceed conquering things and we will push deeper into Breton homeland. I think we've done well so far. The Skyrim Revolt is still going on. Are these 2 different rolls? No. We have 3.93. Yeah, so he's gonna lose. Absolutely gonna lose. 56 in favor, and then you have 36 in favor of the Malekith Uprising, which is happening. What? No. Okay, where's the Malekith Uprising happening? It's gotta be here, right? Yeah, it is. Sweet, so we might have an Orcish nation down here. Pretty good, they're getting it back. I will see you in the next episode when we will look into... I just gotta find one way. You know, I'm so close to finding the way of starting a snowball conquest of Wayrest. And that is exactly what we need to do in order to succeed here. And be able to, you know, refute Skyrim. And maybe in the next episode we will also imprison Angeril, the motherfucker that laughed at us when we were lying on the floor having a bad time. I will reach this. Do not worry. What a traitor. Anyway, I thank you for watching and I will see you in the next episode. Until then.